Hello friends, my name is Schrient and it's time to play more Doki Doki Dollmaker. It's a really fun game so far. This is a demo of it. It's on Kickstarter right now if you want to check it out. I have all the links in the description. And it is a EL visual novel. And it looks really cute. Dolls are coming to life in Lyle's life. Let's get started. It's part 2. Oh, it's time for his nap. Just enough time for a nap. So he went on his first day of school in his new town. Had trouble. His teacher was a total jerk. He got bullied on the way home because he walked to school with a girl that was his neighbor. And then when he came home, his house was ransacked. So he's had a really rough day. Oh, wake me up when he comes in. I'll explain everything to him then. Lyle closed his eyes and drifted off to sleep. Oh, hello. There's a lot of people. Hello there. So these are all the dolls that became humans. Okay, that's cool. Is he alright? Oh, I'm sure he'll be just fine. He looks completely exhausted. Well, someone didn't make a mess of the place. Oh, they did it. Oh no, what happened? What was that? You heard me. Look, he's waking up. Yay, he's awake. Don't frighten him. Or Lyle. Lyle's eyes opened slowly. He blinked for a moment, staring blankly at 5 faces above him. Hello. Whoa. Lyle's eyes shot open and he backed up into a corner of his bedroom. Who are you? What do you want? Why are you in my bedroom? He breathed heavily as his eyes darted from one stranger to the next. Because we're always in your bedroom, silly. Oh wow, look at his outfit. Okay. Yeah, that sounds creepy. Whoa, okay. Wow. Alright, definitely shirtless. Were those his pants? Those holes in the pants? Ooh, okay. Very hot. You wouldn't know. Oh, quit squabbling, you two. Someone should explain this to Lyle before he passes out. Lyle blinked. How do you know my name? You know our names too, Lyle. You gave them to us. Lyle's expression slowly changed from panic to confusion. A strange thought crept into his mind. He squinted his eyes in disbelief as he examined the strangers more carefully. Their hair, their clothing, and their presence was somehow familiar to him. His eyes drifted to the desk nearby. The plush dolls that had been ranged on it were now gone. Maybe these strangers weren't strangers after all. They looked just like his dolls. They were his dolls. But how can this be? We're still trying to figure that out ourselves. For a reason, our forms are now similar to yours. And we made a mess of the house. It was so much fun! The cipher pinched Rook. Ouch! He got a little carried away. So we weren't robbed then? Larry chuckled. No, we didn't take anything. We may have broken a few things, though. But by accident, of course. Karitsa got the better of us. We're all really sorry, Lyle. Lyle sank to the floor with a dense feeling of relief. He closed his eyes, placed his hand on his chest, and let out a long, heavy sigh as his head fell backwards against the wall behind him. It's alright, I guess. Thank goodness we weren't robbed. I was so worried about breaking the news to Cole. He sat quietly, mostly to himself. Cole. Lyle paused. If these dolls wake him up from his nap, then that means... Cole! Lyle's eyes shut open as he jumped to his feet. I'll be home any minute. Lyle scrambled out his bedroom window and anxiously peered outside. Surely enough, Cole's car was parked out front. Lyle ran to his bedroom door and opened it slightly. He could hear Cole entering the house downstairs. He's gonna kill me if he sees you guys. Oh no. Lyle slammed the door shut and ran about his bedroom in a panic. Everyone has to hide, hurry. He began pushing the 5 human-sized dolls this way and that in his bedroom. He tried to hide one of them in his closet, another under the bed, even gave a potted plant to one of them, as if that was going to do anything. He was desperate. Lyle's footsteps are heard coming up from the stairs. He was seconds away from their bedroom door. No, no, no. What should I do? This bedroom is too small. They're not hidden at all. Suddenly, several popping sounds are heard and the 5 dolls are gone. Completely gone. Did you turn back the dolls? Lyle stood alone in his room, speechless in utter shock. The bedroom door opened slowly and Cole poked his head in, concerned. Everything okay in here? Cole asked hesitantly with an unlit cigarette dangling from his bottom lip. He stared at Lyle, who remained awkwardly stiff and unmoving in the center of the room. What the heck are you doing? Dancing! Cole's face was more serious and unimpressed than usual. Dancing. Yep, dancing! With no music. It's, interpretive dance. There's a club at school, see? Lyle struck a ridiculous-looking pose. Cole blinked for a moment, expression unchanging. You're so weird. That was funny. He shook his head as he closed the door to Lyle's bedroom and made his way back downstairs. Lyle sighed and fell backwards onto his bed. The popping sounds were heard once more. Hey, they're back. Interpretive dance? That's the best you come up with? I freaked out, okay? I replied without thinking. He sat up quickly and saw that the 5 figures had reappeared in his bedroom. Wait a second, where did y'all go? How are you back in my room? You were here the whole time! You're able to shift between our human-sized forms and our plush forms at will. It's quite fascinating. It's true, we transformed to our plush forms before Cole entered. You were so distracted with him that you failed to notice us lying on the floor. I don't get down on the floor just for anyone, you know. Oh, that's what was popping sound was. I heard it before. It was you. You helped me earlier, didn't you? Looked out with a big smile from ear to ear. Thank you. You left so suddenly, I thought I missed my chance to thank you. I'm excited to see if everyone else changed too. How'd you find your way back here anyway? I ran all over till I found it. He passed us 3 times. Lyle let a sigh of relief. The house was safe and his lost doll had been returned to him. Even had the opportunity to thank his rescuer. Everything seemed to work out okay. What happens now? Looks like you're stuck with us. We can change back into dolls if you want, but these bodies are fun. Can we stay here and play with you, Lyle? Please, please? We'll try not to cause too much trouble for you. And we won't trash the house anymore, promise. I don't know, that's a lot to process. Oh, jeez. Come on, that's not fair. Puppy dog eyes. Tears in their eyes. Let us stay. You don't give me much of a choice. Alright, but let's set some ground rules, okay? The 5 dolls not in agreement. First, never transform in front of anyone. You guys aren't exactly a standard occurrence around here. I'm grateful that you appeared to stop those jerks today, but if anyone else saw, we might have been in even more trouble. Next, don't leave the house without me, at least for now. I still have to wrap my head around all this. The last thing I need to be worried about is you guys getting lost or something, you know? And finally, my #1 rule. This is the most important one, okay? Never let Cole see or hear you under any circumstances. We'll kick all 5 of you out. Dolls or not, got it? Got it. Lyle smiled, grateful for their cooperation. He thought they should shake on it. The rules would seem more official that way. He held his hand out to the dolls for a friendly shake, but they simply stared at it. What's the matter? What would you like us to do? Shake hands. Don't you know to shake hands? Nope. The dolls were obviously puzzled. Rook tilted his head to one side in confusion. Ellery and Cavell shook their heads almost simultaneously, while Torn and Decipher stared on with blank faces. Lyle brought his hand to his forehead. This process is going to be a lot harder than he thought. I have a lot to teach you guys. That was so cute. Oh no, it's over. Dang it, I didn't know that was the ending. Will Lyle fall in love with one of the dolls turned human? What is the nature of their existence? Can he keep them a secret from his brother forever? If If you enjoyed this demo, please consider supporting the project on Kickstarter. Thank you for playing Doki Doki Dollmaker. That's so cute. I am going to try and go back and see what the other dolls look like when they transform to save him, but we'll see. Alright, so let's go in order other than Rook. The yellow-haired doll, Torin. Lyle quickly stuffed Torin in his backpack before heading downstairs to make a quick breakfast. Lyle's stomach contorted. He had put so much time and energy into making the dolls, he felt indescribable attachment to them. The thought of tearing off Torin's button eyes after he had put so much care into sewing them on made him sick. He'd never do it. Lyle's anger gave him a burst of adrenaline. He was determined to get the doll as far away from danger as possible. He pushed one bully away from him, feeling his collar from the boy's grasp, and ran at the other with all the strength he could muster. He reached for the doll and managed to knock it free from the bully's hand. It tumbled out of sight as Lyle was struck with a kick to the stomach in retaliation. Lyle hit the ground hard. He wasn't sure if he had been able to stand after such a blow, but it didn't matter. Their attention was back on him and the doll was spared. Racing for the next strike, but it never came. Oh. He looks fierce. That's cool, I like it. Yep, I like that character too. A tall figure charged in to stand between Lyle and the two boys. 2 against 1, huh? What if we level the playing field? Lyle looked up at the person in front of him, trying to make out who it was. Cole? No, Cole would never wear something like that. It was hard to make out from behind, but Lyle could see that the person was proudly showing his midsection and had a large leather belt swung from around the back of his legs. He looked oddly familiar, even though Lyle could not see his face. The two bullies were more than surprised at the stranger's sudden appearance. They were completely dumbfounded. The figure took a few steps toward them, cracking his knuckles as he approached. Not so tough now, are you? His eyebrows furrowed. As he pushed one of the boys backward with his hand. Get out of here before I embarrass you. The two boys were off with a jolt, whimpering in fear. Nice. The tall figure looked down to Lyle and spoke. You're not hurt too bad. You can get up on your own, can't you? The pain in Lyle's midsection prevented him from replying as he would like. His attempt to question the stranger, but only a guttural groan escaped. Who was this person? Where did he come from? Where did he help him? Lyle's mind was racing. He managed to muster enough strength to lift himself back up on his feet. The passerby seemed relieved. There you go. See you around. Stranger turns back to Lyle once more and walked away, lazily waving his hand in the air as a sort of farewell. Okay, so that's when they're saying that they've met him before. I've heard it before. It was you. You helped me earlier, didn't you? Torin crossed his arms, nodded, looking away stubbornly. Thank you. You left so suddenly, I thought I missed my chance to thank you. I had to make sure I wasn't the only one who changed. How'd you find your way back here anyway? I followed the noise. Yeah, they're noisy, huh? That's me. Oh gosh, Rook. Lyle's stomach contorted. He put so much time and energy into making the dolls, he felt an indescribable attachment to them. The thought of tearing off the cipher's button eyes after he had put so much care into sewing them on made him sick. He'd never do it. Lyle hit the ground hard. He wasn't sure if he'd be able to stand after such a blow. It didn't matter. His attention was back on him and the doll, was spared. He braced himself for the next strike, but it never came. Oh, okay. Dang, okay. Yeah, love his hair. Love his hair. He looks really cool, really hot. Tall figure charged in to stand between Lyle and the two boys. Oh, what have you here? Lyle looked up to the person in front of him, trying to make out who it was. Cole? No way, Cole would never wear something like that. It was hard to make out from behind, but Lyle could see that the person was half naked and had thick hair flowing down his entire back. He looked oddly familiar, even though Lyle could not see his face. The two bullies were more than surprised at the stranger's sudden appearance. They were completely dumbfounded. The figure took a few steps toward them, playing with a strand of hair as he approached. Let's think of a more productive way to use our bodies, huh? The stranger reached out and touched one of the boy's cheeks with his hand. The boy shuddered and took a step backward. Touche. The figure laughed pompously as the bullies ran off, stumbling over each other. Okay, yes. Alright, he turned to face Lyle with a suspicious smirk on his lips. Now you owe me a favor. The pain in Lyle's midsection prevented him from speaking. Gretel groaned. It was this person. Passerby seemed relieved. Don't forget now. Stranger turned his back to Lyle once more and walked away, his wavy hair trailing behind him. I've heard it before. It was you. You helped me earlier, didn't you? The cipher in a hand through his wavy hair and smirked. Thank you. You left so suddenly I thought I missed my chance to thank you. I wanted to see if I was the only one who changed. How'd you find your way back here anyway? Ah, don't sweat the small stuff. He just got lucky. That was cute. The green-haired doll, Ellery. Lyle quickly stuffed Ellery into his backpack before heading downstairs to make breakfast. Lyle's stomach contorted. He had put so much time and energy into making the dolls, he felt an indescribable attachment to them. The thought of tearing off Ellery's button eyes after he put so much care into sewing them on made him sick. He'd never do it. Never. He braced himself for the next strike, but it never came. Oh. Okay. You look sweet. I like his green hair, of course. I like green a lot. But Lyle's blue hair is cool. The tall figure charged in to stand between Lyle and the two boys. Now. Lyle looked at the person in front of him, trying to make out who it was. Cole? No way, Cole would never wear something like that. It was hard to make out from behind, but Lyle could see that the person wore baggy pants and had large leather boots on his feet. He looked oddly familiar, even though Lyle could not see his face. The two bullies were more surprised at the stranger's sudden appearance. They were completely dumbfounded. The figure took a few steps toward them, rubbing the back of his head as he approached. This has gotten a little out of hand, don't you think? You boys should run along. He placed a hand on one of the boy's shoulders and squeezed it tightly. The bully winced, shook free from his hand, then ran off to catch up with his friend who had fled just moments before. Here, that's better. I like his outfit. With the belts on his knees, interesting. I haven't seen it before. Cool. He turned to face Lyle behind him with a soft, sincere smile. I hope you're not hurt too badly. And in Lyle's midsection, from him speaking, who was this person? The passerby seemed relieved. Glad to see you on your feet. Take care. The stranger turned his back to Lyle once more and walked away with his hands stuffed casually into his pockets. I've heard it before. It was you. You helped me earlier, didn't you? Ellery rubbed the back of his head and gave a sheepish grin. Thank you. You left so suddenly I thought I missed my chance to thank you. I need to check on the others in case they also changed. How'd you find your way back here anyway? It was a happy little accident. A little accident. Last one. Oh, he's cute. The brown-haired doll, Cavell. Lyle quickly stuffed Cavell into his backpack before heading downstairs to make breakfast. He braced himself for the next strike, but it never came. Oh, okay. I like his look. I like his outfit. His top is cute. I like the pink stripes. The slender figure charged in to stand between Lyle and the two boys. I've had just about enough of this nonsense. I looked at the person in front of him, trying to make out who it was. Cole? No way, Cole would never wear something like that. It was hard to make out from behind, but Lyle could see that the person had a strange striped shirt and had tall boots on his feet. He looked oddly familiar, even though Lyle could not see his face. The two boys were more than surprised at the stranger's sudden appearance. They were completely dumbfounded. The figure took a few steps toward them and seemed to adjust a pair of glasses on his face as he approached. You boys should be ashamed of yourselves. He placed his hand on his hips and stomped hard on the taller boy's foot with the heel of his boot. Ooh, good. The boy grunted, stumbled backward, then ran off with his friend. Shoo, shoo. He turned to face Lyle behind him with a chuckle. Not the best way of handling things, but it gets the job done, I suppose. Pain in Lyle's midsection prevented speaking. Person. Had to stay out of trouble. Andrew turned his back to Lyle once more and walked away, hitting his lenses with a quick rub of his sleeve. I've heard it before. It was you. You helped me earlier, didn't you? Cavell adjusted his glasses with a proud smile. Thank you. You left so suddenly I thought I missed my chance to thank you. I was curious to see if the others had changed as well. How'd you find your way back here anyway? I have an impeccable sense of direction. He went door to door. They each have something to say about how they made it home. That's cool. Alright, so that was the pretty much whole demo of Doki Doki Dollmaker. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Kinda wish there were a few BL scenes, but that's okay. They just met each other. Don't need any of that yet. But hopefully it'll be a really good game when it comes out. It looks really good. I'm excited for it. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this Let's Play of the Doki Doki Dollmaker demo. I really enjoyed Lyle and all the characters. All the dolls are really cute. Cole was fun too. Hope there's more info about Cole. I like Cole. He's cool. Big brother figure. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Really appreciate it. Helps out my channel. You have an awesome day. Bye.